What's going on YouTube? I'm Dieter the Donut Eater, and today we headed to Long Beach to visit Devi's Donuts. All right, so Devi's Donuts is very local to Long Beach. I mean, it doesn't get any more local than this donut shop right here. They have been making donuts since 2016. They pretty much only sold at the local farmers market here. And if you emailed them or messaged them on Instagram asking for an order for delivery only to Long Beach or pickup at their location. However, 2 weeks ago, they did open their very first brick and mortar store for you to go into and view all their donuts. Now their Yelp page has 30 reviews and an average of 4.5 or 5 stars if I remember correctly. It doesn't seem like a lot. However, like I said, a lot of their sales were through the farmers market here in Long Beach. So unless you knew that they had a Yelp page specific for their booth, you probably were not looking on Yelp for them. But now that they have an actual storefront, I do expect their reviews to increase over the next couple months. Now, with all that said, I did get just a few donuts. I didn't want to get too crazy. I got 6 donuts. I think they have something like 15 different flavors available. All these donuts are 100% vegan. The owners themselves have been vegan for a very long time. And I will say I have had these donuts before, and these are by far my favorite vegan donuts to get in Long Beach and probably anywhere else. So without further ado, let's get started on the taste test. Now, of course, as you know, we always have to start with the plain glazed donut right here. So right off the bat, you will see that their plain glazed is much different than other places that do a plain glazed. Most notably that their glaze is really thick and really smothering the donut. Could be good, could be bad. We won't know until I taste it, right? It is very light in weight, a little bit heavier than some of the other donut shops that do a plain glazed donut. It does have a very distinct smell as well. I don't know what it is, but it is a very pleasant smell. So when I bit into it, as I was biting into the donut, like all this air just escaped from it. So it's very soft, very spongy, has tons of pockets of air in there. It's also really soft. The glaze is actually quite good. It's kind of not really thick like other places. However, it is kind of moist or wet, so it doesn't stick to your gums or your teeth as you're chewing it. Really good. All right, coming up next is their peanut butter and jelly donut. I am a big fan of peanut butter and jelly donuts, partly because I love peanut butter. Vegan raised donut, maybe like a peanut butter glaze, peanut crumbles, and it is filled right there with some sort of jam or jelly. Oh yeah, check that out. Definitely not stingy on the jelly. Definitely homemade as well. I think it's blackberry, could be boysenberry, not too sure. But it is really good. Tastes like actual fruit instead of artificial sugar or anything like that. Dough is actually somehow softer than the other one. I don't know. And the peanut crumbles on top give it a nice texture as well. This one's really good. Really light, really flavorful, really soft. What's not to love? Moving on, this baby right here is their triple chocolate. So they had a double chocolate and a triple chocolate. Decided to go big. Got the triple chocolate. So it looks like maybe like a chocolate dough, chocolate glaze, and then chocolate sprinkles. Very chocolatey. So this one is, like I said, chocolate dough. A little bit spongier than the other ones. Yeah, semi-sweet chocolate, but also very rich in flavor. Yeah, this is actually a really good triple chocolate donut. If you like all things chocolate, you definitely have to try that donut. This is their Creme Brulee donut. Looks like a pretty standard Creme Brulee donut. See how the, oh, that does sound like a hard shell right there. Good amount of filling. The filling's super light. It's not like typical kind of creme brulee texture. It seems a lot more airy. Shell, super crunchy, which is what I like. I do see a lot of times when I get a creme brulee donut, by the time I buy the donut and I get home and I eat it, the shell just isn't hard anymore for some reason. But this one stayed hard. So whatever they're doing, it's working. Up next is their, let's see if I remember, triple berry filled donut. So I don't know what kind of berries they have in here. It just said triple berry, so it could be strawberry, blueberry, blackberry, boysenberry. I think those are all the berries. Good amount of icing or glaze. It's also filled right there. Not too heavy, so maybe a little conservative on the filling, but there is a good amount of height on the donut right here. Yep, not a whole lot of filling. It's pretty interesting that it got filled up and down instead of left and right. Oh, but I think it is all in the back right here. So I think it is the same filling from the peanut butter and jelly. It's great filling, homemade, delicious. Yeah, so just like I said, a lot of the filling is here in the back. Doesn't matter, still good, still like it. All right, now for the last one, espresso donut. Raised donut, maybe maple or coffee kind of glaze, and then walnut crumbs, maybe candied walnuts. Not too sure. Should have asked, I didn't, but we'll find out on the taste test. It is also filled with something, maybe some sort of like jelly, ganache, cream, something. We'll find out. Wow. So it is filled. I am gonna say with an espresso cream because it was an espresso donut. Very light whipped cream. I will say with this one, I think because the walnuts are candied and combining that with the glaze, it is a little bit more of a sugar taste than it is a espresso or coffee taste. But once you get to the actual espresso whipped cream, kind of balances out. Well, folks, that was all 6 donuts. Again, they were from Devi's Donuts located in Long Beach. So if you're local to Long Beach, you live in Long Beach, or Long Beach isn't too far of a drive for you, definitely go check them out. I highly recommend them, especially if you are on the hunt for vegan donuts. They're really good, they're really soft, they're really light, airy, and delicious. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you want to help me grow, then be sure to share the video. My name is Dieter the Donut Eater, and we will see you all on the next donut adventure. Peace.